What's up guys, welcome to another video of Eternal Sword M. And I guess some of you guys are already playing in global server, and I hope you have a wonderful gaming experience out there. So right now I'm currently here in cross server map. I'm just trying to finish my quest. There's a lot of PKs happening here. Also, I've already completed my demon quest. I just want to give a shout out to my guild savior, to iRanger, ex-wife, Nap, Asmo, Boomy, and also shout out to other guilds, our enemies, our allies, especially to War God, High Five, Mythic PH, and Dynasty from server 2, the bullies. No, it's the War God. They're the bullies. So okay, I'm done here. I'll just wait for my guild mates to do the boss. Okay, so today's video I'm just going to show to you guys the ways to increase your combat power. But if you're really thinking that higher combat power means you're the strongest, then it's not really what you think, because what matters here in the game, it's about how you build your character, how you're going to counter your opponent's build, because CP is just a number. It's just a number, guys, but still we all want that, high combat power, but the build is more important, to be honest, in this game. And so there's a lot of features here in the game which really increases your combat power, and some of those gives you a high amount of your CP, but gives only few amount of your stats, and mostly it increases your basic stats only, which is the attack, defense, and the max HP. Those are the very basic stats in the game. So first here, the gear, the skill, the bond, the costume, the relics, wings, mounts, and artifacts. All of this one, the right corner of your screen, it all increases your battle power. Also the craft system. And right here we have also the familiars, which also increases your combat power. And of course the achievements, when you level your achievements. Right now I'm currently level 5. Costumes, avatar, frame, bubble, this gives combat power, mostly gives the basic stats, but some also gives pierce, crit immunity, the cycle, what else? So yeah, so first let's check the skill. So when you try to level up your skill to its maximum level, same as level of your character, it boosts your combat power and also it also boosts your combat the damage of your skill. So the higher the level of your skill, the greater the damage it deals to your opponents. And also here in production, it also gives you combat power. Once you level up this food and potion, so when you level up your potion and food, then you'll be able to craft higher gears, or I mean higher potions and higher foods for your buff, which temporarily boosts your basic stats, which is the attack, maximum HP, and defense. And we also have the bond system, where you can dispatch your bond and earn character XP based on the tier of the bond you dispatch. And of course you can get the items here needed to upgrade your bond. And as you can see here, these are the stats that it will increase when you level up your bond. So the very common stats: attack, defense, HP, and we have also the hit, dodge, crit immunity, and of course pierce. And next we have the costume. So the costumes I have right now are almost free. So if you're not a VIP player, then yes, you can have these costumes, same as mine. I got this from the event. This one from the 7 days login, and also from the first recharge event, which is only $1. So I spent only $1 in this game, and the extra piece of this one I used to star up. So star upping your costumes improves the stats of the increases the stats of that costume gives. And of course this one from the memory quest, everyone can get this. And of course from the daily sign in, so this one can be obtained also from guild match, guild wars. Just have to save a lot of star points in order to buy this at the auction, guild auction. And some of these costumes can be obtained from events, top ups. Usually top ups, yes, recharging events, where it increases your pierce and pierce immunity. Well, pierce is the rate of ignoring your character's defense. So it's a good stat, by the way. And then next we have the relics. That there's a lot of PvP happening right now. For the high five, and there's the enemy. Dynasty and high five are currently taking. So the relics also gives you stats, and also the better the relics, the better the relic you have, the higher the stats it gives. This is the very common relic. You can obtain this from the 7-day login. And of course farming from bosses from the land of exile. And this one, you can obtain this one from the ranking in the arena. When you place rank 1, well, arena is very easy, guys, so don't worry, you can all get this. And relics also you can farm from bosses, again in the land of exile, and some of these are from recharge event and top ups. So there's always a special room for VIP players. And once you upgrade your relic, it will give you a lighting effect based on the element your character is using. So right now I'm currently using ice, so the effect is ice. So I'm gonna show you the level 5 effect. So this one is for ice, for fire, nature, and of course thunder. And next we have the mount and wings, very common in every game, every MMORPG game. So the wings here is these are the wings in you first have that fate resonance activated. This one, you have the flame wings, the nature wings, the ice wings, and of course the thunder. So as you rank up your wings, better stats can be obtained. So this is the rank 1 wings. It only gives the basic stats again. So mostly when you upgrade, mostly it gives only the basic stats. So I don't really focus on this one, the attack, defense, and HP, because there's a lot of stats already introduced in the game, guys, and some of those stats some of those stats are rare and can't be obtained easily. And those are the things you need to find, you need to craft. Well, if you really want to aim to be the top, it always depends on how you build your character. So here in the wings, as your rank increases, if you can see the stats also, it gives gets better and better. And rank 4 gives pierce already, and rank 5 is the final pierce immunity. Rank 6, rank 7. So when you rank up a wing, your wings, you need first to fully enhance before you can rank up the wings. You need to max first each of these stats, and same goes to costumes. You can also level up your costumes using this colorful feather, you can get from the Monopole Prison event. This is a PK event, and I haven't showed you guys how this one works, but it's actually like a tower where you progresses every time you kill a player. You kill 5 and then 10. Dex is 20. And you can see here your wings total level. The higher the level of your wings, the total level of your wings, then the better the stats it gives. So this wing is something very unique, because this is the only wing that has an exclusive skill, and I'm sure this one is for VIP players. So VIP players always have the advantage in this game. But if you really want to you know, aim high, you just have to farm a lot. Requires a lot of time. Don't miss any events, in-game events. Yeah, so But spending money is always the fastest way to progress in a game. I mean, almost in every game, MMORPG game. And of course, next we have the mount system. So mounts can be obtained at early levels, starting level 11, 12, 13. I already forgot the exact level. So same with the wings. As the rank of your mount increases, also the stats gives increases. But in mount, it gives you hit and dodge, an additional hit and dodge, and of course crit and crit immunity. But it doesn't give pierce, only crit and crit immunity. So rank 14 is the highest, and this one is the rank 14. So if you really like this one, so you must focus on your mount. And of course the costume, same with the wings. The higher the level of your costumes, the better stats it gives. So if you're really going to observe, guys, attack, defense, and HP always increases every time you upgrade. So you should focus on the other stats that is hard or rare, because there are stats that is very rare, and of course depends on your build again. And also we have the artifact, which also boosted which also boosts your combat power. This can be, the artifact system will be opened once your level reaches Reborn 2 or RE2. I forgot the level, maybe 40. And you just have to farm here in cross server map, which I'm currently here right now. I'm just waiting for my guildmates to do the boss hunt. Right now there's a lot of players doing, so I'll not enter yet. I'll be just killed. So each of these artifacts, by the way, guys, have its own unique skill. So it's up for you what artifact you will choose. But later in the end game, I think you can equip all these 6 artifacts, because in order for you guys to unlock another slot for artifact, you need to own 3 level 13 artifacts to add 1 slot. And right now my highest level is level 8. The rest are level 6, and some are still level 0. I'm still looking for purple ones. Purple, I only prioritize purple or orange. I recycle those blue and green ones. So like your gears, you can also enhance, where you can level up the stats. You can level up your artifact, and also increases the stats it possesses. And it gives also the basic stats, but here we have the dodge and we have the hit. And you can also star up to increase the random stats of that artifact by 100%. Yeah, 100%. And of course rank up to rank 2. And if you want to recycle your artifacts, then you can also recycle and purchase different artifact here in the exchange. And so what else? And also we have the familiar system, which greatly boost your combat power as well. And at level 65, RE2 level 65, you can equip gears to your deployed pets or familiars, and likewise it also increases your combat power, mostly the basic one, but this one, like this mask, it gives a break plus 47. Break is very good stats, which I need for my build. So you can only activate 5 pets and only one captain, and the captain is the only pet that is allowed to use its active skill. So the rest cannot activate their active skill, only their passives, and it's also by chance. It's a chance also that they will activate their excuse me, their passives. And oh, and also here in the achievements, you can also increase your um, combat power. The more achievements you earn, then you can level your achievements and increase the basic stats. And titles, it also gives combat power. And also here, guys, in costumes, the avatar, frame, bubbles, it all gives combat powers. So if you can see the details, it gives again the basic stats and the hit, dodge, attack, defense, and HP. Same goes to the other ones. And in order for you guys to level or start it up, you need to have a same copy of this avatar. And we also have the bubble. Just have also increases your battle power and the frames. So like what I said earlier, everything here increases your combat power. There's really a lot of features introduced already in the game. If you can observe, it's not yet 1 month. I've been playing this for weeks already, but not yet 1 month. And I already have 1.5M, and it's very easy to get those battle power. And of course we have here the cycle, which also increases your battle power as well as your stats, which is the strength, dex, int, stamina, and of course the SP. I don't know what that means. So if in order to 100% your cycle XP pool, you need you need experience, guys. Your that's why you need to reach the level cap in your server every day, so that the excess experience of your character will be placed here in the XP pool. And once 100%, you can level your cycle, and every 5 levels of your cycle gives you 1 talent points, which can be used here to increase the level of your talent tree. And again, it boosts your combat power, as well as also giving you exclusive skills, passive skills, It depends on what talent you're planning to get. This one is for the strong attack, defensive, and the balanced one, the equilibrium. I don't think, or I don't know if we can get this all three in the end game, but right now I'm focusing only one, which is the balance. So when you reach reborn one, RA1 level, this cycle XPL will be opened in your assistant shop, and it costs 100 assistance points, and it refreshes weekly. So that's it, guys, and it's so like what I always say to you. It's very easy to increase your combat power. It's not a problem in the game. The complicated one is how you build your character. Builds matter in this game, and I hope you like the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.